Okay, if we look at this question, test 2, so given time is 90 minutes. So this one is 2018, 2019, set for 2018, 2019. Okay, so again, first, second, and third question is coming from chapter 3. And also question number 4 is also coming from chapter 3, random variable. And then the last two question is from binomial distribution. Okay, binomial distribution. Okay, so let us refer to the first one. Okay, so the same concept that we already looked at the module. Okay, so again, the first question in this test, okay, so it relates to random variable. So more of it, you want to find the probability. Okay, so we give you a problem. Okay, so you can solve that one either using a tree diagram, or you can also use, since this case is process is without replacement. Okay, so you can also use the combination rule that you already learned in chapter 2 for probability. Okay, so if we look at the question, you have a basket, okay, contain 5 yellow marbles and 3 red marbles. Okay, so all together you will have number of your sample space. Okay, number of sample space is 8. Okay, so 5 yellow and 3 red marbles. Okay, so 3 marbles are taken without replacement. So when we have this term without replacement, so that means number of your sample space will be reduced by 1 when you want to take out the second marbles. Okay, what is your X here? So X here denote the number of red marbles. So altogether you have 3 red marbles. Okay, so 3 red marbles. So that means you need to determine what is the value for your small x. Okay, the value for your small x. So again, you will have either 0, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so that means no red marble, only 1 red marble, 2 red marbles, and 3 red marbles. Okay, so now what you need to find is probability. Okay, the probability of getting x equals to 0, probability x equals to 1, x equals to 2, and x equals to 3. So it's up to you how you want to solve this one. So, but again, you need to show the procedure how you get the probability, not just simply writing what is the last answer of probability x equals to 0. You already get what is the answer. Okay, so you show, let's say if you want to use this one, let's say if you want to use a tree diagram. So you show your tree diagram. So that's mean you have yellow and also red. So again, so second branch, yellow and red, and then we have the third branch, yellow and red. Okay, so let's say you want to find probability that 3 marbles are taken without replacement. So probability x equals to 0. Okay, so x equals to 0. Okay, let's say I just share my slide. Okay, because you already have the questions, right? Okay, just stop sharing this one first. Three. Okay, boleh nampak Okay, so again, you will have 3 red marbles and also 5 yellow marbles. Okay, so again, what you want to find is probability. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. Saya tekan apa tadi eh? Okay. Okay, so you want to solve probability x equals to 0, probability x equals to 1, probability x equals to 2, and then you have probability x equals to 3. Okay, so probability x equals to 0 since you have 5 yellow marbles and also 3 red marbles. Okay, so it's either you want to use the tree diagram. So that's mean if you want to find probability x equals to 0, so that's mean there are no red marbles. So all 3 marbles are yellow marbles. So from the tree diagram, you can find, okay, probability, that's mean the first branch is yellow, second is also yellow, and the third one is also yellow. So that's mean you have 5 over 8, okay, and then you have 4 over 7, and then times 3 over 6. Okay, so if we found this one, so you have 2, so you have 5 over, okay, 14 times 2, okay, 28 eh. So in this case, you have the probability is 5 over 28. Okay, if this one you want to solve using the probability. So again, you can also use combination rules. So probability x equals to 0. So that's mean you didn't choose any red marbles. So you have 3 red marbles. So that's mean 3 choose 0. So the balance 5, you will choose another 3 and then divide by 8, choose 3. Okay, so you get direct what is your answer. Okay, so in this case, if we put in terms of probability fraction, okay, so again, I put this one in terms of 56, eh? So you have 10 over 56. Okay, so if you proceed this one, okay, you want to find probability x equals to 1. Either you want to solve using the probability or you just use the combination rule. So that's mean only one red marble. So you will have 3 choose 1 times 5 and then choose another 2 divided by 8 choose 3. Okay, so the same thing. So again, you have 3 choose 1 and then you have 5 choose 2. Okay. So again, here you will have 30 over 56. Eh? Okay, then you proceed. Probability x equals to 2. And then we will have 3 choose 2 times 5 choose 1, 8 choose 3. Okay, so the last one you will have 3 choose 3, 5 choose 0 divided by 8 choose 3. Okay, so again, when you solve the question, make sure the probability that you get is between 0 and 1. And then you double check total probability should equals to 1. Okay, so again, that is for the first part. Okay, let's say we go back to the question. Okay. So that one, you just want to determine the probability function. So that's mean we will have the answer 10 over 56. Probability x equals to 0, you will get 10 over 56. Probability x equals to 1, you will get 30 over 56. So just double check your answer. I think you all already done this one. Probability x equals to 2, you will get 15 over 56. And then probability x equals to 3 is 1 over 56. Okay? Okay. So either put in fraction or you can also solve using your decimal point. Either one. Mana satu lah. Okay. So again, that one is for the first part. So just find the probability. Okay, saya stop sharing this one lah. I just share my screen. Okay. Ada screen eh? Okay, this one. Okay. What? Okay. So we just go back. Okay. So again, let the probability function of discrete random variable x be this function. So you have xx, c over 2, x squared plus 2. So x start from 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So you want to find c. Okay, you want to find c. So again, the concept is total probability is equals to 1. So what you need to do is solving your c. So substitute for each value. Okay, substitute for each value. So again, you have c over 2. So 0 square plus 2. Okay, show your step. Okay, tunjukkan satu-satu. So that's mean you have c over 2. And then you have 1 square plus 2. Until lah kamu ada c over 2, 3 square plus 2. So set this one is equals to 1. Okay. So for this one, you solve, you get the value for c. Okay, you will get the value for c. Okay, let's say refer to the solution. Mana solution dia? Okay. Take this one. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay, so again, you solve this one. You get the total probability is equals to 1. So you just get C is equals to 1 over 11 when you solve this probability. Okay, so the next question, you want to find probability x greater than or equals to 1. Okay, probability x greater than or equals to 1. So again, probability x greater than or equals to 1. So after you replace C is equals to 1 over 11. Okay, you want to find probability x greater equals to 1. Either you can solve probability x equals to 1 plus probability x equals to 2 plus probability x equals to 3. Or the easiest way is just 1 minus probability x equals to 0. Okay, 1 minus probability x equals to 0. So again, you just substitute probability x equals to 0. Okay, with C is 1 over 11. Okay, so 1 over 22. Okay, so kita ada 1 over 22. 2 lah ya, sebab 0 square. Okay, so you get the answer. What is the probability for x greater than or equals to 1? Okay, next, probability 1 less than x less than equals to 3. So what you need to solve is just probability x equals to 2 plus probability x equals to 3. Okay, so the easiest way when you get the value for C, so you just build up the probability table. Okay, so you just have x and probability x equals to x. So it much more easier if you want to find this probability. Okay, even though dia punya soalan tu tak adalah minta set up the probability table. Okay, so but it much more easier if you want to solve this one. So you just refer to your table once you already insert what is the value for C. Okay, so the last one, compute expected value of 2x minus 3. So this one, kita refer je properties for expected value. So again, you will have 2ex. Okay, 2ex minus 3. So what you need to do first is find what is your ex. Okay, you already built this one. Okay, so find what is your ex. Okay, ex, that means summation. Okay, ex is the summation x times probability. So you have your x. Okay, you show how you get the value x times your probability. And then what is your answer? Let's say if you want to put in fraction, so it's okay in fraction, or if you want to give in terms of decimal point, so take around 2 or 3 decimal point. Okay, so expected value of 2x minus 3, so you solve this one, so you get 1.36. Okay, so just use the properties. Okay, so ini apa yang kita dah buat lah sebelum ni. Okay, so let us refer to the question again. Okay, so itu question tu I just proceed if you don't have any question. I think you'll already get the answer. Okay, question 3. So let's say you want to find this fx. Okay, you have fx. You want to find the cumulative distribution function. So cumulative distribution function. Okay, you want to find is capital Fx. So you need to consider what happened when x less than 0. Okay, first start with your capital Fx. Okay, when x less than 0, so that's mean you want to find minus infinity up to x. Okay, x less than 0 is this one. So 0 density. So again, 0. Okay, next you want to find between 0 and 1. Okay, just write 0 less than x less than 1. So capital Fx. So again, copy back minus infinity, but now you put the value 0 dt, okay, plus 0 up x. So you put the value 2t plus 2 over 5 dt. So you solve this one and then you substitute. Okay, dapatlah dia punya function dia. Okay, kita tengok jawapan dia apa dah. Okay, fx. Okay, you should get x square. Either one lah, kamu nak letak variable apa pun, boleh p ke w ke. Okay, so you will get x square over 5 plus 4 over 5x. Okay, tunjukkan dia punya cara dia, kaedah dia macam mana kamu selesaikan. Okay, until you get the last answer. Okay, so the next one, x greater than 1. So x greater than 1, you will have minus infinity up to 0, 0 up to 1. Okay, 0 up to 1, 1 up to infinity. Ini pun kena tulis. Okay, ini. Okay, yang bahagian ni lah. Okay. Okay, so selesaikan. Tunjukkan macam mana dia dapat nilai 1. Jangan simply letak equals to 1. You need to show how you integrate and then substitute and get the value 1. Okay, kalau tidak, kamu tak ada markah jalan kerja nantilah. Okay. So show that one. Macam mana you get, integrate, and then get the probability. So this is your fx. Okay. And then you simply write down what is your capital Fx in terms of function. So in terms of function, that means I want you to write when x less than 0, what is the answer? Between 0 and 1, what is the answer? And when x greater than 1, so you have the total probability or your capital Fx should equals to 1. Okay. Okay. Next question. Okay, next you want to find the probability. Okay, probability x between 0.4 and 1.2. So you have two alternatives. Okay, two alternatives. Either you want to integrate. So integrate. Use the density function. Okay, probability 0.4 less than x less than 1.2. You will have 0.4 up to 1. Okay, 2x plus 2 or 5 dx. Okay. And then plus 1 up to 1.2 is 0 density. Okay, sebab kita tak ada value. Yang kita nak selesaikan antara 0.4 up to 1.2. Okay, tetapi dalam kamu punya range is 0.4 up to 1. So you just solve this one. Okay, 1 up to 1.2, you have 0 density. Solve and then get lah what is your probability. Okay. So number 3 and number 4. Boleh So itu selesaikan. What is the answer lah So find the expected value and find the variance. So find the expected value. Again, you can use your EX, okay, to find the, use the formula EX, integrate X times your density. Okay, X times the density. Okay, ni tadi. So kalau yang tadi itu nak guna, kalau tak nak integrate, you can use back your cumulative distribution function pun boleh. Okay, EX. So EX, that means you have your X times your probability function. Probability density function. Okay. So tunjukkanlah X to 5, X plus 2. So solve your integration, then you get lah what is your EX. Okay, in order for you to find your variance, the formula is given as EX square minus EX and then square the value. Okay, so find EX square first. So X square times your density. Okay, so selesaikan. So you get 11 over 30 and then minus your EX, you'll get 8 over 15 and then square the value. Okay. So ini nak tukar dalam bentuk fraction pun boleh Okay, sebab kadang-kadang jawapan student dia macam-macam jawapan. So again, either fraction ataupun ni, kalau let's say if you put in decimal point, saya akan compute through, saya double check lah, okay. Even though we give the schema answer is in terms of fraction, so we still have to find the value lah if you're solve using your decimal point. Okay, so that is the soalan nombor apa tadi? Okay, soalan nombor 3 ya. That is the third question. Yeah, ini saya rasa I don't think you have any problem to solve this one. It's just direct lah. Okay. Okay, question number 4. Okay, question number 4, you have the cumulative distribution function. Kemudian ada capital F. You want to find the density function. Density function. So density function is your small f. Okay, small f ya. So that's mean you need to differentiate. Okay, differentiate 0, you get 0. Okay, kamu tunjuk je lah cara kamu. Okay, differentiate capital Fy, you will get your small Fy. So again, you differentiate apa tu? Y over 8. So that's mean you get 1 over 8. Differentiate. Okay, kalau nak letak bracket pun boleh. Kita tekan y square over 16. So you get 2y over 16. So again, you have y over 8. Differentiate 1, 0. Okay, lepas tu letak balik dalam bentuk function. Maksud saya, tulis balik lah. Okay. What is your small fy? Okay, apa dalam bentuk function dia? Okay, so that's mean between 0 and 2, you get 1 over 8. Between 2 and 4, okay, you get y over 8. Okay, otherwise, 0 je. Okay, so that is your density. So now you want to compute from 1 up to 3. Okay, from 1 up to 3. Okay, so again, this one, you just have capital F3 minus capital F1. Okay, because we already give you the cumulative distribution function, capital F. So again, just find what is capital F3 minus capital F1. So your F3 is kat sini. Okay, your F1 is over here. Okay, kalau kita let's say kamu agak confused, maksudnya kamu nak dapatkan adalah 1 up to 3. So 1 up to 2, 2 up to 3. Okay. So again lah kamu ada this one, katakan ini apa? Fy kamu, ini small fy. Ini tambah Okay, fy dy lah So that's mean f2 minus f1 plus f3 minus f2. So it's the same thing, capital F3 minus capital F1. Okay, mana-mana satu. Kalau nak integrate, take your density function. If you want to use the cumulative distribution function, so just directly get the value. Okay, ini jawapan dia. Okay, so just substitute. Okay, 7 over 16 Okay, next we go for binomial distribution. Okay, question 1 up to 4. Okay, ini pun soalan yang dalam modul dia, modul hari tu. Sama juga saya tak ada apa-apa. Okay, so again this one is binomial distribution. Your pi is 0.3, your n is 25. Okay, so what is probability that at least 12? So again lah, you have probability x greater than or equals to 12. Okay, find from the value, you have your x is binomial, apa taburan dia. You have 25, 0.3. So again, and 25 still in the table. So that's mean at least 12, so just 1 minus probability x less than or equals to 11. So find from your stats table. So find the expected number and variance. So again, what you need is your n pi, your ex. Your variance is just n pi 1 minus pi. Okay. And then find, last one, find the probability that not more than 15 students do not own Oppo mobile phone. Okay, not more than. So, tidak lebih daripada 15. So, kalau tidak lebih daripada 15, maksudnya kurang ataupun sama dengan 15. Okay, kalau ini do not own Okay, so katakan Y less than equals to 15. So, what you need to solve is probability X greater than or equals to 10. Okay. And then you find from your stats table. Okay, I refer to the mana solution dia. Okay, so this one So get the answer is 0.8194. Okay, direct je. Okay, that is for binomial distribution. Okay. So the next one, the last one, a large chain retailer purchase a certain kind of electronic device from a manufacturer, and then the manufacturer indicates that the effective rate is 3%. Okay, kita dah ada probability dia. Okay, this one is two part of question. So again, the first one, inspector of the retailer randomly picks 20 items from a shipment. Okay, ini item Okay. So what is the probability that there will be at least one defective device? Item lah, maksud one defective item tu among these 20. Okay. So again, number of defective. So you have your X is binomial and 20, probability is 0.03. So at least one. So probability X greater than or equals to 1. So 1 minus probability X equals to 0. Okay. So use your stats table, find N20, your pi is 0.03, your K is 0. So what is the probability? Okay. So itu part 1. So second, find the probability that more than 70 non-defective device among these 20 device. More than non-defective So yang kita punya tadi apa defective. So katakan Y greater than 17. So what you want to solve is less than 3 defective. So less than 3 maksudnya tak termasuk 3. So X less than or equals to 2. Okay. So again, use the binomial distribution and 20, your pi is 0.03 because we already changed from Y non-defective to defective. Okay, so still use the same table. Okay. Okay, so itu part A. Okay, part B. So now we are concerned with shipment. Suppose that the retailer received 10 shipment, okay, in a month, and the inspector randomly tests 20 device per shipment. So what is the probability that there will be exactly 3 shipment containing at least one defective device? Okay, the same concept. Okay, sekarang ni kita ada 3 shipment. So sekarang ni kamu punya ni number of shipment. Okay, number of shipment that contain exactly 3 shipment. Okay, at least one defective device. So one defective device, that's mean you already use this probability, katakan kamu punya ni pi lah. Okay, so that's mean kamu punya Y ni binomial and probability is pi. So you want to find exactly 3, so find probability Y equals to 3 and then solve. Okay, so that's mean kalau macam ni exactly 3 ni, you can use probability mass function instead of you using your table. If you want to find exact answer, maksudnya probability. So katakan pi kat sini, pi kat sini, kita tengok jawapan dia. Okay, 0.4562 kan. Okay, if you want to find exact answer without round to the nearest value, use the probability mass function. Okay, 10 choose 3. So again lah, alamak, ini tukar. Ini Z lah sepatutnya. Probability Z equals to 3. Okay, and then you solve lah. What is your answer for this one? Okay.